Good morning, class 4, or good afternoon if you're doing your maths in the afternoon. For today's maths lesson, you're going to learn to find fractions of quantities like you did last week. Last week you did it using bars and sharing in equal groups, if you can remember. Well, this week we're going to use our multiplication tables, so your times tables. If you find during this lesson that your times tables is taking you a long time and you can't remember them, I would like to spend some time on times table rock stars after the lesson, just get a little bit quicker at them. If you don't know your times tables at all, they're in your homework books, or you'll be able to just Google them online and find the answers. I'm not too worried about you memorising times tables today, but you need to have them available for you to have a look at. So we're going to find fractions again of quantities. How do we do that? Very similar to last week. First step, find the whole. Find the whole. How many do you have in your whole altogether? Again, this could be anything. It could be sharing out fractions of sweets. So if I had some sweets and I'm sharing them equally between my friends, I could have books and I want to share the books onto shelves. I could have children that I want to share into different buses. Lots and lots of different ways you can visualize the fraction. Once you know your whole, you're then going to share that whole into equal parts. That was your bar, where you have a bar and you share it equally. If you missed last week's lessons, don't worry about going back to it. You'll probably be able to just watch this video, catch up and do it the way we show you today. If you're really struggling, send me an email and I'll help you out. Finally, once you've shared it, how many parts do you need? Let's have a look at an example together. So we're going to try and find 4/5, that's our fraction, of 55. 4/5 of 55. It could be 55, let's go books, let's do 55 books. So I have 55 books and I want to share them onto 5 shelves. So, first step, what was it again? Find your whole. So how many books do we have in total altogether, our whole? All of our books, we have 55. How many shelves are we going to share that between? Let's have a look at our fraction. 4/5. So we're sharing them into fifths. So we're going to share into 5 equal parts. 55 books shared onto 5 shelves. Just to recap last week, I'm going to do it as a bar first, and then I'll show you how using your multiplication tables makes the whole process so much quicker. So I'm going to ask you to pause in a moment and just do it the way we learnt last week. So you have 55 books and you're sharing them between 5 shelves. Let's draw our bar. That's our whole, that's our 55 books all together. It's 55 books. And we're going to share it into 5 shelves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves. So 55 shared into 5 parts. So 55 is my whole, and I've now got 5 parts. So 55 shared between 5 shelves. Pause the video now and you have a go using dots, sharing those books out. You could use lines if you want to make them look a bit like books. So pause the video now and you have a go at that. Right, hopefully you should have done this. So 55 books shared into 5 equal parts. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So I've shared my 55 whole into 5 equal parts. How many is in each part? Well, here's 1/5. Here's another 1/5 of the books. Here's 1 out of the 5 parts. Here's 1 out of the 5 parts. Here's 1 out of the 5 parts. How many in each part? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you've got 11 there, 11 there, 11 there, 11 there, and 11 there. Okay, so we've shared 55 equally into 5 parts, and for this question I want to know how many books on the top number, the numerator, how many books on 4 shelves. So we've got 11, 11, 11 and 11. There's our 4 parts. So 11, 11, 11 and 11. What would that be? 11, 22, 33, 44. So the answer would be 44. 44. That took me quite a while. And when you've got 8 questions to do today, then that's going to take you a long time. So we're going to practice using our times tables, our multiplication tables, to make that a bit quicker. So here's how you do that. So we'll use the same number so you can see how to do it. So 4/5 of 55. So first of all, find your whole. So you've got 55 is your whole. And instead of drawing the bar this time, I'm just going to use my multiplication table. So we're going to share it into 5 groups. So when you're sharing things, it's division. So 55 shared into 5 groups equals. So 55 shared into 5 groups. Now here's where you use your multiplication table. So how many 5s will make up 55? You can look at your times tables in your book, you can count them up in your head, or if you just know it really quickly because you're good at multiplication tables, brilliant. But 55 divided by 5 shared into 5 groups, how many 5s make up 55? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and another one, 55. That would be 11. And then I want 4 of them. So 4 lots of 11, 4 of these equals 44. Hopefully you can understand that and you can see how much quicker it is to do it this way instead of that way. I'll do one more example and then you should be okay to go and have a go at your work. So let's do thirds. So I want 2/3 of 21. Okay, 2/3 of 21. We're not going to draw the bar, we're going to use our times tables. So we know that our whole is 21. We've got 21, and we're going to share that into the denominator, 3 equal groups. 21 divided by 3 into 3 groups. How many do you get in each group? How many 3s make up 21? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. There would be 7 in each group. 7, 7 and 7. You want 2 groups, so 2 of the 7s. 2 times 7 equals 14. So your answer would be 14. Okay, one more then. And this time I'm going to ask you to pause it and you can have a go yourself. Let's go for 3/4 of 32. Okay, pause the video, have a go. So it looks like this, and let's see if you can get the correct answers. Pause the video now. Right, so let's see how you did. The whole was 32, so you know you've got 32, and you're going to share it into 4 groups. So shared into 4 groups, 32 shared into 4 groups, 32 divided by 4, just another name for it, sharing, dividing. How many in each group? Well, I know that 8 4s make 32, so there will be 8 in each group. And then I want 3 of them, so 3 8s, 8, 16, 24. Hopefully you got 24, and you can give yourself a big tick, and that means you're ready to go on to your task. If you're really struggling with this, drop me an email and I'll give you a bit of support. So for your maths to do, if you go to Purple Mash, click on your to-dos, and you will find finding fractions of quantities to do. You'll be able to just type in your answers on the to-do and hand it in, and I'll be able to check your answers and give you a bit of a mark, and maybe you might get a reward. Good luck. Any problems, like I say, give me an email.